right, so for this recipe, you need roughly 2 pounds of chicken breasts. You can give or take. It really doesn't matter. I just used up the rest of the chicken I had in the freezer. These are frozen. You can use thawed. It's not that big of a deal. You're also going to need a pack of dry ranch, a pack of Italian seasoning. There are recipes out there if you want to limit the processed foods that you are using. Again, you can substitute these 2 things for those recipes. Make your own ranch dressing dip and your own Italian dry seasoning. Also an option to make your own cream of chicken. So those options are out there. But this is basically what you're going to need. These 2 seasonings, can of cream of chicken, and then 8 ounces of cream cheese. In a bowl, I'm going to take my cream of chicken and then both seasoning packs, and you're just going to mix that together. And I take this can and I fill it up with some milk. I just slowly add that into the bowl, trying not to spill, but spills happen frequently when I'm cooking. I don't know about you. It happens a lot. So then what I do is I take and I add that mixture over the chicken. Now, if you want yours to be super creamy and a little bit more sauce, add another can of cream of chicken and another can of milk. So I add in an extra can of cream of chicken and milk because I serve this over pasta. So I want enough sauce to kind of go through the pasta. If you're going to use this as just the chicken and you're going to serve it with mashed potatoes and like a side of veggie, then you don't need to do this step. This is just an extra step that I take because we serve this as a 1-pot dish over pasta. So hopefully that makes sense. That again over top of this. I like to cut this up into little cubes and then add it. So that way it's just mixes and incorporates a little bit better than if you were to just put the whole big chunk in there. It's easier if you have this at room temperature before you start too. Then I like to add a vegetable. If you're going to be using fresh or frozen, depending upon what it is, you might want to wait to add this in, or depending upon how long you're going to cook it for. But if you're doing something like frozen baby carrots, you want to probably toss it in now or halfway through the cook time. Anything like peas or corn and even broccoli, you might want to wait and add towards the end just because it can kind of get too soggy. But if you like that soggy texture or you just need to go to work and you don't have time to wait, then do it now. It's not going to hurt anything. But I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to add any vegetables to this just yet because I think we're going to do peas with this today. So I'm going to add that towards the end. But again, it's up to you what you're adding, how soft you want them, that sort of thing, and what kind of time you have. You just cook that on low for roughly 6 to 8 hours. You are going to be making this chicken as a dish and as a main dish and making sides. You're done. You don't have to go any further. Just enjoy it. If you're going to be taking it the 1-dish route like I am, you're going to want to take your chicken out and shred it. And then you're going to want to add in your canned vegetables if you're using canned vegetables. If you're using frozen, add it sooner than the last 30 minutes. It's one of those things, it just depends how crunchy you like your vegetables. Personally, I just threw in peas the last hour. So mine's going to go about an hour. And if I were going to do mixed vegetables, I would have added that in at the beginning just because I like my carrots and my green beans a little bit more tender. Peas and corn are concerned, I feel like if you add them in too soon, they're going to get smushy and just fall apart. So it's just depending upon what you're going to use. But just shred your chicken, add your veggies if it's peas and corn. If not, you should have done it sooner. And then pop the lid back on this and start boiling your noodles. And there's what it looks like. I just boiled egg noodles, added it in, and you got a 1-pan dish. I did add corn in because, like I said, I like mixed vegetables, but I didn't have any. So I just used what I had on hand. But yeah, that's it. That is the one pot way. And then of course, like I said, you can always take it the other way and just have the chicken and serve it with a side of maybe sweet potatoes or zucchini and Brussels sprouts. I mean, really, you could go any kind of way with it. So there you guys go. Hopefully that helps, and let me know if you try it and you like it. All right, bye guys.